Hello, Brian the Fanboy here, and today I'm gonna talk about Xuxa. Now, you're probably asking yourself who or what is Xuxa? Well, Xuxa Menengel is this famous performer who, she became famous by becoming a children's entertainer in children's television in South America. You see, she first started in Brazil, and then she started doing stuff on children's television for Spanish-speaking countries. Now, my early, my earliest memory of Xuxa was when I was around 3 or 4, and I was living with my mother and her extended family in Peru, and I did see a few episodes of her show over there. The things I mostly remember from that show was, there were four women in marching uniforms, two of them in red and the other two in blue. Now, I did see it in the Spanish channel in America. Must remember, I think it was in the first house I was living in at the time. And also, a cousin of mine recorded an episode of her show uh, in his house, or at least his parents did. And it's only one episode, and the reason it's recorded because you see there was a Super Mario cartoon in that episode of Xuxa. And then, some years later, I saw a promo for Xuxa on, I think it was the Family Channel, but I don't know if it was that or USA Network. But anyway, at the time, I thought there was an English dub version of the show for South America. Turns out it was actually an American show uh, that was based on her show in South America. And what I didn't know at the time is that there was some controversy about it, but I'll talk about that in a bit. Now, yes, for many years I have thought about her until a previous party with my family, and I then for some reason I started thinking about her again. So I decided to look her up. Of course, at the time I didn't. I got the spelling wrong. Actually, I got the spelling wrong her name for years. I thought her name started with an S. Well, started with an SH because the way it's pronounced. But then later on, I found out it was discovered started with an X. No, not only that, but then I started to look up information about her, and one of the things I learned about is that there was some controversy about the show she did in America. You see, parents didn't like what she was doing in that show because they thought it was not appropriate for children's television. Although when in South America, what she did wasn't a big deal. I mean, I used to watch with my family in South America, in Peru, at least my mother's side of the family, and probably my parents didn't have a problem, with what she was doing either. Of course, that's just to show that, well, every culture is different. I mean, remember, what might be considered not acceptable, oh sorry, what might be acceptable for children's television in other countries might not be acceptable for children's television in this country, and what might be acceptable for children's television in this country might not be acceptable for children's television in other countries. I mean, like the parents in America, just they just start to make a big scene about it because they didn't understand that it was acceptable in South America. So if you see something that comes from a show or movie from the country that's meant for children and you don't think it's proper what they're showing, well, just remember that even if you don't consider that acceptable for children's show in your country, it might be considered acceptable for a children's show in other countries. Just so before you start making a scene about what you see in children's television that comes from other countries, just learn about the culture first. And if you still don't like what it's showing, then yes, don't let kids watch it. Just make sure you do your research first before you start making a scene. Well, that's all I'll talk about now, and I'll see you next time.